All right, what is up, you guys? We are live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. First time using some OBS Studio here, so forgive me if there's a little bit of a delay or, first time using this, but really excited to actually go live with you guys and kind of tell you a little bit about, what I'm learning in the book I'm reading. I thought this would be kind of a cool thing to do because honestly, I hate reading and sometimes it's good to get like cliff notes. I don't know if you ever did that in school, but this is the book I'm reading right here, Atomic Habits. Let's see if you can see that. Looks like you can, which is great. Yeah, I've actually read some of this book before, and I didn't finish it surprisingly. But now I'm at a point in the book where I'm really, really enjoying it, and it's got some great, benefits to it that I think that I, want to share with some of you guys, right? So, what I'll go ahead and do is let me see if we got some viewers on here. Looks like we do. So people are watching, which is awesome to see. So yeah, kind of let me know, you guys, if you can hear me all right, for those of you that are watching, and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. So basically, what I want to go over is something that's talked about in this book. I did not come up with this at all, so I just wanted to share it with you because I think it's very powerful. All right. So basically, this book talks, it talks about atomic habits and, the small changes you make every single day and what kind of effect that can have on your life. Now, might sound cheesy just me saying that, but it actually makes a lot of sense. Hey, what's up, Sachin Gowda? Sup, duh? What's up, man? How you doing? So thanks for joining the stream. Can you hear me all right? Just go ahead and give me like a yes or something in chat if you can hear me all right. So basically, with this, looks like we got 4 viewers in here, which is awesome. So basically, with this book, right, I want to kind of show you guys what a 1% difference can make. So basically, if you stayed the same, right, you didn't make any improvements or any declines, which is literally impossible to do. This is kind of where you'd be at, right? You'd be at this kind of baseline level, and I think a lot of people probably hover around this. They might go up, they might go down. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about is how a 1% improvement can make such a difference. So say, we make a 1% improvement every single day. So an example of this could be testing a product every single day. It could be working on your product page layout every single day. It could be, learning something new in a course, a mentorship, or just watching a new YouTube video every single day about, dropshipping or e-com, right? Just learning one new thing every single day and making that 1% increase is what this is going to look like. It's going to be an exponential curve, right? Going straight up. Now, I'm going to be explaining kind of what 1% worse looks like, after a year, and then also what 1% better looks like after a year. So for 1% better, this is what it's going to look like, right? You're increasing, you're doing one thing new, or one thing better every single day. Now, with one thing worse, what's going to happen is you're going to kind of look like this, right? You're going to see a massive drop off, right? And it's really, really going to affect. And this line should go down more, but you get the picture, right? So this is a 1% decline. This is a 1% increase. Now, here's what's crazy. If you do the math, and this is in the book here, I'm not, not making this up or anything. This is directly from the book. If you do the math, when you do 1% worse every day for 1 year, for 365 days, that's sorry if this is a little bit different, 0.99 to the power of 365. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. And then in this case, if you did 1.01, right, every single day, that compounding effect, right, what you're gonna get here, which is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy. You're gonna be at 0.03. So you'll be at 3% of what you started at, which is insane, right? Think about that. In 365 days, you can go from where you're at right now to literally 3% of your output. And I could say for a fact that this has happened to me before, right? Maybe not in a full year, but in like a month, man, I've seen my work level probably drop to anywhere like to right about like down here, I would say, right? Like I've definitely been in this area before. Like that's totally happened to me, and that's totally normal, you guys. That happens with everyone. But now with 1% better, this is what's crazy. Your output will go to a 37.78. You're going to be 37 times more productive, right? You're gonna get 37 times more of a result, and that's what's crazy to me about this is, and it says it here. I'll read it, you guys. The effects of small habits compound over time. For example, if you can just get 1% better each day, you'll end up with results that are nearly 37 times better after 1 year. Now just put that into perspective. What can you do that's 1% better every single day? So for me, what I'm trying to do every single day is I'm trying to do something that is, something that's going to provide my life with a better outcome down the road. So working on my self growth. So one example of that is putting myself in uncomfortable situations. So I try and put myself in an uncomfortable situation at least once every single day. And how I'm doing that basically is by number one, working out every single day. It's definitely not comfortable doing that. I just had like the hardest workout of my life, to be honest, right before this. Another thing I'm doing is part of the 75 hard challenge, right? I have to read 10 pages. I have to drink a gallon of water. Got my water right here. Almost done with it. This is literally my last bottle that I have to drink here. And it's putting me in uncomfortable situations. Now, the challenge only lasts for 75 days, but I plan on doing it much longer than that because I'm really liking the results that I'm seeing, and I'm really liking what's going on. And this isn't to pitch 75 hard, right? I just kind of wanted to show you guys this thing here. And then what I also wanted to show you, one second, you guys, is kind of the valley of despair, or the valley of disappointment is what they call it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and erase this right here. Actually, let's just go back. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get all this off the screen here. And then what we're going to be doing is I'm going to actually be showing you kind of valley of disappointment, a place that I was stuck for a while, to be honest with you, and a place that a lot of you are also probably stuck in. And it's totally normal to be stuck in this place. You guys don't think that, if you're stuck in this point right now, don't feel bad about it at all, you guys. Like it's totally normal to be in this place. So what we'll do is let's go ahead and get the draw tool back out here. And what we're going to do is, so this over here is going to be the results again, right? So the results. And then down at the bottom here is going to be the time, all right? And I want to explain this valley of disappointment. It's on through the book right here, so you guys don't have to read it, right? Trying to give you guys the form of cliff notes. So I'm just going to read this to you. We often expect progress to be linear. At the very least, we hope it will come quickly. In reality, the results of our efforts are often delayed. It's not until months or years later that we realize the true value of the previous work we have done. And that is so true. The stuff I do today isn't going to be seen in my life until way longer. I look at it in terms of working out. If I work out today, I'm not going to be instantly strong tomorrow, right? I'm not going to see those results. But over time, down the road, months, days, weeks later, you're going to start seeing those results. And that's what's going to happen to your guys' business eventually if you start putting in these small little changes. So what I'm going to do is this is what you think is going to happen, right? Every time we make a little change, right? Results should kind of be affected by overtime. If we're putting in the same amount of effort, results are kind of going to grow like this. What actually happens, and I can totally vouch for this, is what actually happens is you got a line that kind of goes like this, where you have like a valley of disappointment, and then boom, all of a sudden your results are going to skyrocket. And this right here, this is reality. Okay, this is 100% reality. All right. So if this is reality and this is what we think is going to happen, well, what's going to happen? If this is reality and this is what we think is going to happen, so this is our guess, right? Or what we hope, guess / hope, right? This is what we hope is going to happen, what we predict is going to happen. Well, what's this section right here then? This section right here, right? All of this stuff in here. This can be referred to as the valley of disappointment. And it's not a fun place to be. Let's just say that, right? This is the valley of disappointment. VOD. Okay? Valley of disappointment. And I'm only going to touch on this for a second, but this valley of disappointment, I think, is probably where 99% of people drop shipping are stuck. No joke. So you might, you might get like a little bit of success. And sometimes what even might happen is like, you might have a little bit of success, so it might even look like this. It might even look like this, where you got some success, like it goes up, but then it's going to drop back down, right? So it can be either of these lines. I think this is something that's more common, where you'll find a little bit of success, and then all of a sudden, boom, your product dies out, and you don't know what to do, and that can happen to everyone. Now, this valley of disappointment, what you need to do when you get stuck in this is what I did. So I basically tried to reevaluate the time that I was spending in my life on tasks that weren't affecting my business for the better. So one thing I recommend you guys do is kind of write down what you're doing every single day. So just put it in a journal, write down every couple hours that, okay, this is the tasks I did. And then after like 2 to 3 days, what you can do is just kind of say like, okay, I'm tallying all these things up, and it looks like I spent 20 hours on video games over the last 3 days. I spent 2 hours driving. I spent 3 hours making food, like tally all those things up and see which ones are actually applying to your business and your goals with your life. And then whatever ones aren't, then start cutting those ones out gradually. I'm not saying eliminate them, because that's obviously not healthy, but start making like small 1% changes. So take maybe one thing out of your day that's not productive for you. Okay, simple as that. Basically, the reason I got on, you guys, and let me go ahead and make this bigger here so you guys can see me. Let's do this. Let's make it super big so you guys can see me. I should be massive right now on the screen here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good. So you guys can see me. So the reason I did this live is to kind of talk more about the mindset and the habits that I'm trying to develop going forward, because I'm not perfect. And you guys really liked my last video, so I want to do more lives like this. And if you guys have any recommendations for how this live can be better in terms of me going into more detail, I can do winning products on this live. I can do store reviews if you guys submit your stores. I can basically do anything on this live that you guys would want me to. So feel free, right? I want you guys to use this ability. Hop on the lives. I'll promote this more next time too, so you guys can hop in, ask me questions. I'll help with your store, whatever it is, you guys. I'm going to be doing this every single week. So next week on Monday will be the next live, and I'll try and do it maybe a little bit earlier. We'll see what time you guys want to do. And I just want to say thank you guys for stopping in that were in here, and hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day.